Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show.
This is going to be a very short one. I know it for a fact. I'm currently sitting on the couch right now. I have spent the last 5 hours just going from store to store, doing a lot of, running a lot of errands, if you want to even call it that. I just had to return some clothes to 3 different stores and then make a return to Kohl's for Amazon. And then I went to the DI to donate some stuff that I don't need. And I'm so glad that we got that taken care of today, because the entryway to our home has had a box or something in the way or some bullshit hanging out. It was just an eyesore to look at. Now we're done with it. We don't have anything there anymore. So I was able to get that cleaned out, return everything that we needed to. So now we don't have any things lurking over our head for us to go and take care of. So it just so happens today that everywhere I went, the line was extremely long. Everyone was out and about, and there was traffic. I stopped at every red light. It just was one of those things. And damn, it got me bothered. But I'm so grateful because, we are so spoiled to live in a world, or I guess I'll speak for myself here. So spoiled to live in a country, in a city, in a civilization, whatever you want to call it, where we can just click a button on a computer. Oh, I don't want to start the dishwasher. Thank you. We can click a button on a computer and have somebody deliver our things to us in hours. That's awesome. And so I don't feel like I have any right to complain that it's so shitty, that it's so busy and blah, blah, blah. Multiple people, probably a dozen people went to work one day to make sure that I got my items. Now, it wasn't me specifically, obviously, it's probably 1,000 other people. But anyway, so that's kind of how my day went. I'm now walking around the kitchen. Lexi's on her way home. It's a date night. I feel like we haven't had one in forever. We've had one this month. This will be our second one since moving in with each other. And it's now November, so today is November 1st. That's crazy. But anyway, real quick before I end this, because I'm really going to end it here in a sec, didn't get much work done today, but what I did do was get very organized with what I need to do in the upcoming days, I guess. And a lot of that is recording videos and tutorials on how things work in the system. And that's kind of the focus, I guess you could say, for the next few days. I counted them up, and it seems like I have about 80 to 90 videos to record, because I want to be very thorough and explain every single possible detail to everything that we have. I know that with time, I will have to redo them, because things will change, processes will be updated, names will be different, so on and so forth. I know I'll have to redo them. But this just adds to the confidence that I feel within the product, and I guess the confidence that I would feel with selling it, giving it to somebody, and them actually using it. I haven't heard anything back from Andrew. He's the person I had the sales call with. I haven't heard anything back from him. I, of course, will follow up and see, but I'm just going to keep working and keep on polishing things off. And I'm not going to finalize version 1 of anything until I have another call scheduled, and then I'll finalize it then, or whatever. I won't finalize version 1 until somebody actually buys, because when somebody buys everything that we've worked on, we're going to cement it in stone,
copy it, and then continue working on copy it, put that duplicate in the archives, and then continue working on another version. And the idea would be when the next person buys, they get that version, and then so on and so forth until we build the best product there is. I would love to update everybody who buys anything and give them the newest and the everything. It just is such a pain in the ass, especially if it has anything to do with the master log. Lexi is pulling in right now, so I'm going to end the show here. But I will say that while I didn't really do much of anything today, I did get very organized with what I'm going to be working on. And that feels really good. I've been feeling really shitty lately with, I guess, the last 2 days. I've been feeling kind of shitty with the lack of where I should be, I guess, with everything. But it's fine. I also need to get crystal clear on my core values as a man, as a future husband, as a future father, as a future business owner, as a leader. I need to get that shit under control, and I need to start living up to those things. I know that I would feel a lot better in life as a whole if I just stuck to those things. But anyway, that's all I have for today. It's date night. Talk to you guys later. Peace. If I were still doing halvesy episodes, this would be a halvesy. So as I record this, it's October 31st, 1:26 p.m. This show that came out today that this is part of is episode 743, I believe. And it's going to be recorded on November 1st. But I wanted to add this on there because I just saw something and I wanted to share it. So I average about 500, 600 listens a month. Maybe. No, not even that. Probably 300, 400, 3 to 500, whatever. Today or yesterday, I got 541 downloads. And then October 29th, 2 days ago, I got 276. And I think that maybe when I first started, that would have been so sick to see. But I'm kind of annoyed because I know that that's not accurate. I didn't get some influx of listenership, because when you look at the stats, where the streams came from, they are from Virginia, from somebody with a Mac, streaming it on Google Chrome, and there's quite a bit of listens, and because all of those are in sync and it's not dispersed, somebody just left the shit open, kept skipping through. Maybe they played the 30-second preview. I don't know. You can get 60 listens a minute, I guess, for, I don't even know how that shit works, but I just wanted to share that. So now, for sure, this is going to be my highest streamed month by far. The most I've ever had is 804 in October of 2020. Well, that's interesting. My last highest month was October of last year, and now I'm about to have the highest month of October this year. That's actually not true, though. It's July of 2025. That's my highest at 825 of this year. July 2025 this year. Yeah, no shit, huh? But this month now, because we had this giant influx of listeners, is going to put me... How do I... Last 30 days. Yeah, I'm going to be chilling around 1.3 thousand. So again, cool if somebody really is listening, but I don't suspect that's true. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because in this happening, we crossed 10,000 all-time downloads, which is very cool. But I don't know. I got 10% of all-time downloads today. You know what I mean? It's just, doesn't feel like I should have gotten that the way that I did. So it's fine. It's very cool. I mean, we crossed 10,000 downloads. That's pretty cool. 10,000, 5-digit club. What's crazy is I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and somebody like Joe Rogan, who's at the top, and I don't say this like, oh man, it's not, it's just such a cool observation. It took me 2 years to get 10,000. He probably gets 10,000 in the first 5 seconds of an upload. I just think that's cool to compare and see the difference in viewership or fan base or whatever you want to call it. I mean, even Andy Frisella, I know he gets 10,000 in the first hour, probably more. Things like that. Took me 2 years every single day to get that, interesting. I don't know how to get out what I mean by that. Not interesting as in what the fuck, how come not? I don't think that at all. I don't give a shit. Like I said, if I didn't get a single listen for the rest of this whole entire journey, then it's okay. I'm still going to do it because the point is not to gain listeners or anything. The point is to document. I feel like I'm doing a very good job at that. But just so crazy the amount of viewers that these people get. But anyway, this is going to be at the end of the episode. So whenever you're hearing this, it's kind of a flashback in time, but I guess all of them are a flashback in time technically. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. So, and I'll probably even talk about it again tomorrow before you even hear this, but whatever. So we officially hit 10,000 all-time downloads. Pretty cool. Highest month. Pretty cool, except it's probably one person left their shit online or something. I don't know. But either way, we did it. So very cool. Time for 100 grand. All right, peace.